it is a reality shift, and it all starts and continues with your mind. A few more things I wanted to ask you. You're big on Twitter. You got 1 million followers, and Twitter is this communication platform for the world. You could argue YouTube is as well, and we've had a long history here with YouTube and broadcasting things, etc. Twitter, we also see Mr. Musk potentially buying it and potentially changing policies about it. What are your thoughts in general as far as Twitter as a platform, as far as it, being able to remain, say, a free speech platform? Are you happy with where it is? Does it need new direction? Does it need fixing? Does it need a replacement? What are your thoughts?
I wouldn't say that I have very strong opinions on that, to be honest. If I bought Twitter, I would probably try to use the infrastructure that is Twitter to make it more, hopefully, like decentralized in a way. I'm not sure how easy it would be to transition Twitter to a completely decentralized platform, but I would be interested in doing something like that. I would also be very interested in using that infrastructure for payments, because you already have all the accounts, you have the different connections and the adoption, using that infrastructure to build payments on top of that. So if I owned Twitter today, I would integrate Casta and Twitter just like that, and make payments simple using these tags, because that's how we're going to use with Casta also. These we call them cast tags. Just like on Twitter, you have your handle, so it's easy to send payments instead of using these crypto alphanumeric private keys and public keys. Just simply clicking someone's, at Brian Rose or at Carl Runefelt, and also use people's phone numbers. So that's what I would do. I don't know what Musk is going to do. Obviously, I would hope that Twitter will remain quite neutral. I wouldn't say it's completely neutral at this stage, but it's more neutral and more objective than many other platforms. I know that Instagram is complete horrible. They censor people for talking about many different subjects, and I think that's just so evil and sad. And when I hear these stories, I just get so emotionally. I hate that. So I appreciate that Twitter at least is much better than Instagram. But yeah, who knows? I mean, Musk is so unpredictable. I have no clue. If he buys Twitter, I don't know what he's going to do. Honestly, he could do anything. I mean, maybe he will just, I don't know. It will be exciting to see what he would do.
It's true. But like you said, it could use a nice dose of decentralization potentially, because we see the benefits of that in crypto, and it could use integration with a value exchange piece, like a peer-to-peer payment, and then it would be pretty impressive as a network. And you mentioned, we talk about this closed metaverse and open metaverse of the future. You're talking about a few platforms that, are a bit closed. They have censorships and restrictions or are run by big companies. Is that something you think about in the future, where we want a metaverse, which I guess is even a WhatsApp group is a metaverse, right? It's a way of digitally communicating. Is it really important that we try to keep those decentralized and autonomous and not under the control of any specific entity? Do you think that is important for information flow going forward?
I think so. I mean, I think free speech is so important. Freedom of speech, freedom of money, freedom of, anything really. I think it's very, very important that you don't have governments and companies interfering with what we say or what we do and where we keep our money or wealth. I have so many examples of friends that got banned on Instagram, for example. Either they got banned or their verification got taken off, or they got shadow banned because they, for example, maybe simply said to their audience, for example, I'm not going to get vaccinated, for example, or they say something like, I don't believe this is correct about a certain topic. They actually get shadow banned. My friend, he was talking in his stories on Instagram a little bit about like how he's not going to get vaccinated, how he doesn't believe in that, blah, blah, blah. And what happened was he got shadow banned. When I tried to tag him in my story, because we met in my office, there was a pop-up coming up saying, you can't tag this person because he has been spreading misinformation about the COVID vaccines. And I was like, what is this? What does that even mean? That was actually very scary. And I know what he has been saying, and it's completely non-controversial stuff, like very, very rational, healthy skepticism, I just, and I just realized that this world is just, very, very centralized and controlled, and there is no freedom of speech. That's just an illusion. And yeah, I really hope that Bitcoin and the metaverse and the blockchain technology will bring about a complete shift. It will take a long time, but like in the next 20, 30 years, if we get a decentralized world, then I would be so happy. And of course, the skeptics will say that in a decentralized world, you will see a bunch of, I don't know, terrorism and child pornography and stuff like that. And in a way, yes, there will be things like that, because if you allow everything, then of course everyone gets a platform. But that is the whole point. And just like porn, like child pornographers, they're probably using cell phones, right? Should we ban all cell phones because of that? Bank robbers, actually, I like bank robbers because they're robbing the banks, but but they use cars. Should we ban cars because some people are using cars for the evil? Technology itself is neutral. How you use it, however, can be a good or bad. And actually, who decides what's good and bad anyways? So I think decentralizing everything is the way to go. But yeah, it will allow everyone to have a platform. But I really do believe that that is the way to go. There is a price to everything. So yes, there will be bad people using the decentralized protocols for bad things. And I don't know what to say about that. It's just the price we have to pay for the decentralized future. But it is so important. Like, what is the alternative? That you can't talk openly on Instagram, that you get shadow banned? What if your bank account gets frozen? Now it will microchip in your hand, and now you can't pay for your healthcare and education. Like, we have to decentralize the future. Otherwise, by the rate we're going right now, we will just be robots with microchips, and we can't do anything anymore. And like the government is like controlling our mind or something. And now I sound crazy, but again, look at where we're going right now. It seems to be more and more centralization, and I don't know. I don't like that.